Hello, Jody.
Hello. Excited.
At Leet. At Friends. Up. Okay.
Make sure to tell them what we're doing.
Oh, shit.
Someone link it in B-Way.
Wait, am I hearing? Is everyone hearing me? Hello, hello. Test, test. Stream good?
I can hear you.
Okay. This is terrible? What do you mean? Okay. Alright, boys. Welcome. Welcome, one and all, to week one of edging. I'll be, oh. Thanks for the sub, Thogar. Wow. Appreciate it. So
Spam your new emotes. Spam your new
yeah,
emotes.
spam the new emotes. All right, so we're gonna be we're doing constructive criticism of the casting of the match. You know, constructive criticism. I'm not profiting from this at all, right? I'm just doing this for the betterment of the PlanetSide 2 community. I promise. Junk Student, thanks for the sub. Kaiba, thanks for the sub. A gang shit mentality. Oh shit! No, I'm making a big buck. I should do this more often. All right. We're gonna be watching God vs. Sour. It starts in I don't know when. 15 minutes.
Derp?
Starts in 15 minutes. Oh, derp with
Let's
the
go derp.
derp with the okay. Making big money. Holy shit! I'm gonna quit my job. All right. So I want to ask.
Did you hear about Lance quitting his job for Planetside or something like that?
Really? Holy shit! Based. I'm gonna ask my co-casters their opinion first on the match, what they think. So I'm gonna ask Jody first. Jody, so between Gob and Howard, right? We're gonna go between the little like fields of battle, right? So we're gonna talk about infantry first, right? Let's talk
Of
about
course.
infantry first. Who do you think between Gob and Howard? Who do you think is having the better infantry in this case?
Well, considering that I am a listed and public member of our, I think I'll have to go with Goblin Tribe.
Goblin Tribe. Goblin Tribe. All right. And BloodyGlitch, what do you think? And what do you think between Gob and Howard? Who do you think is performing better in the infantry space?
I gotta say, man, with Tentacris on their roster, I think it's an easy stomp for Hour.
See, I mean, you're reaching a little bit far with that. You're reaching a little bit much, all right?
No.
But it's
you have to
Tentacris, dude.
remember. You have to remember the
Tentacris,
ping matters.
Ballistic.
Yo, Blade, turn down your mic a little bit. Just a little bit.
Anyone else?
The ping matters, right? So we have on one side an outfit that is notoriously laggy, and then we have on the other side an outfit that can switch their lag on and off. And
I think you
really
forgot
don't
about the
know
wild
which
card
one is
blades.
I think
Exactly.
but you also forgot about the other wild card. Wait, is Eternal on Gobs or Recursion?
Eternal? Fuck, I don't remember.
Gobs, I think.
He's a Gob. That's another wild card here. Because also Eternal is also a notorious clumsy user.
Yes.
I will put that on God. He should be banned. But personally, for infantry wise, I think Gobs is gonna take the dub infantry wise. I think they got better medics. They have way better medics. I think that their average skill of their heavies is better. But I think our has some top tier shooters that I think can go toe to toe with the Gobs heavies and maybe even exceed them. Depending on if they turn on the scripts. If you guys know what I mean, you guys know what I mean.
Logistics and strategy is going to play a big part for our.
It is. Yeah.
Give us some insight into their roster, Jody, since you are in Hour.
Yeah, give us some insight into the
Well,
roster. Who do you think is the top tier guys in there?
This eclectic group structures themselves based on who's the most racist, and that's
What does
their
eclectic mean?
I don't actually know. I'm really stupid.
Okay.
Keep going.
I mean, when it comes to good shooters, because we're talking about infantry, I'm going to put up their well-known TikTok superstar Cash Cardi.
Oof, yep.
Originally from the outfit Tall, but he's been playing with Our for a while now.
I agree. Yeah.
We've got Tentacrip, of course, Tentacrip and Blades, the two big laggers from
Wait, you said
Oceania.
Cash Cardi is on our? I thought he
Yes.
was playing for Utra or whatever that new
No, no,
mid is.
he's been grinding up a new character for our for a few months now.
Wow.
Interesting.
Interesting. Hmm. Any other like outliers that you see that might perform a little bit better than other people? Like anybody that you think is kind of being underrepresented by the larger community. Anyone you think that is like nobody really knows but is a shooter, you know?
Yeah, I do think that there are a couple that are interesting. There's a player called Small Hat Wizardry. He's fairly good. And also he's a fairly good shooter that just doesn't play very often.
Hmm.
But whenever I've faced him and played with him in ops, he's actually pretty good. Um, there's some underrated medics as well, actually. We talk about GOBS, super strong medic game, but there are some underrated good medics for our as well. That includes Plasma, V6 OP, Jukasar is playing is very good. Uh, it's your boy Game Boy, not bad at all.
Hmm.
Lodjon, excellent medic
Yeah.
from B-Way originally.
All right. Interesting. I want to point out one player from two players actually from the our roster. I think that might perform a little bit better than other people think. There's this guy named Colossus. Um, I don't know who the fuck he is. Absolutely nobody. Probably a reroll from who knows where. Um, guy, he beamed me a couple times on live servers. Probably cheats. Who knows? Um, and then the the god himself, Snyder. Snyder. I mean, who's not talking about Snyder? This guy has like actual like
Yeah.
cancer
Also,
resolution.
yeah.
The
Also
most
known as Dolls with Balls. Yeah.
yeah, dolls with that's really dolls with balls. Okay.
That's him, yeah, because he said some shit in the Jaeger Discord, deleted all his characters, but now he's
I do.
back.
Yeah, I do remember
And
that.
in only like 3 weeks has ground up a BR 100 plus character for TR.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, that is actual loser.
Get off the game.
Yeah. But yeah. So that's enough for an hour, I think. So, I mean, we're talking about gobs here. I mean, we know all these names. I mean, you guys can spit on a name with gobs. I forgot all their names. I don't really give a fuck. Um, gobs in
Question is, are they weaker than last year?
I think Gobs is weaker than last year. I think not by a lot, not by a lot, but I think they are weaker than last year. They picked up not our Recursion picked up a couple Gobs players this
Yeah, they did
season,
take the XA crew.
and they did take XA. And I'm pretty sure I've heard that they also took a little bit of their air. I'm not sure on that. I could be mistaken. But I think the Gobs roster is a little bit worse than last year. Um, but I think overall their air is gonna absolutely destroy ours hair. Ours hair, we have big shooters, big no names like Cat Commander, Selexies, and Fat Buddha. I think that's probably the three like actual like people that are people actually know somewhat in the air. Um,
Buddha over here fighting two wars. Two wars, one in Israel, one in Planicide Araxes. So
yeah, one in Israel. What does someone in the chat ask? What does our have better? Absolutely nothing. Um, Hi, is this his official cast for God versus Hour? Yes, this is his official cast. Gobs picks up
welcome to the
Hunkano.
stream.
Okay. Um, yes. I don't think Hour beats Gobs on anything. I think the only thing Hour might beat Gobs on is absolute heinous war crimes in Yell chat. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
disgusting. And
So our will have a hard time keeping their players in the match because they'll be consistently banned by GOBS mass reporting.
yeah,
So
Yeah,
any our
I do recall Frog Mike stating yesterday or the day before that today's the day he takes out all the racists.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, he
This is
said
their battle
today
against
is the
racism.
battle against
Yep.
racism. And according to ours chats, they are currently like hyping themselves up with racism is the whole thing that's going on.
Interesting. I completely disagree on racism part. I really think ours should become a bastion for inclusivity within the PlanetSide 2 community. And it's just
Diversity.
yeah, the diversity. They should stop the racism. As in elite, our motto is diversity is our strength, and I just want everyone to be more like us, right? Um, So I support GOBS in their battle against racism.
Okay, I do have some breaking news. Some
Breaking
breaking
news,
news. Grill, you will want to check Discord instantly. I'm
Uh-huh.
sending you something amazing here.
Am I getting ganged?
Oh my god.
Okay, you introduce yourself.
Amazing, amazing news.
What is this?
We're about to get some insight into the GOP strategy, it seems.
Oh, is this the GOB strategy? Oh, so now we have the GOB strategy. It has been leaked, by who knows where. I also have the hour strategy, by the way. I also have that one. So if you want to look at them both, so
Wonderful.
let's look through this roster. You got Lude,
Oh, stay on this page for a bit.
yeah, I don't care about Lude. Clone Kano Farmer, Ganaris, don't know. Stat, don't know.
See,
Spy
are you
user.
getting these kinds of insights on the Apollo stream? I think not.
I think
No,
not.
you'll only find this
You'll
on
only
Grill
find
Games
this on
stream.
the Grill Game stream. So remember that we are superior in every facet.
Spread the link everywhere.
Spread it
Apollo
everywhere.
currently has 172 viewers. Those people need to know that this
Yeah,
is the
they're
superior
losers.
stream.
Yeah, they're losers. Yep. I mean, we're looking at this. They got farmers in here. Yami Samurai, Trader. Um,
We love you, Yami.
just kidding. Love you, Yami. They have Excel. So I wonder if this is Excel from B54A. I wonder. I don't think that is because Excel. He's a max main in B54A. If anyone can confirm if that's the same Excel, I don't think it is. Sir Crowley. No, this is their pilot squad. Sir Crowley, insane
That's
pilot.
a weird mix of pilots.
Yeah, that's a very. I mean,
very weird
I think
mix.
they're. I think definitely they have a not a they have a great pilot squad compared to but compared to other teams like Recursion, it's kind of missing out.
Yeah.
They're kind of missing a little bit, a little bit. A little bit. So here's their opener. Let's see. They're pulling a lot of air to air. Wow. Okay. Don't care. Match starts in 5 minutes.
Now the question is Our aware of this leak?
Is Our aware of this leak? I think.
Jody, are you able to make them aware of this leak?
Are you able
I would be able to make them aware of
And
this
link
leak.
Grill Games
Yes.
stream?
Yes. And
potentially?
make sure you
Of
link
course,
my
of course. I
stream.
have already done that. I have already done
By
that.
the way, I'm on 0 delay. I think Apollo's probably on like a 90-second delay, so couldn't care. I'm not looking at Apollo's stream. Someone else's. Let's see. Okay. Yep. All right. That's good enough. I don't care anymore. If you want,
Just keep scrolling down. Is there anything
wait,
else?
probably not. But I do have this. Let me pull up this other link. 1 second here.
Oh, do you have the Our strategies
Yes,
as well?
I do have the hour strategy. So
Wonderful,
Here's the
wonderful.
hour strategy, boys. So is there again? This is how they don't have the names in here because I don't know
Oh,
why.
that's unfortunate. I thought
They have the
I thought
exact
someone
same
posted
image.
that a while back
It's the exact same image from the last one. So
from the GOBS one.
yeah.
Oh wow,
Did they
what?
just copy them? Anyone know?
Hello?
What?
Maybe
Oh,
Our
shit,
intel
accident.
is crazy
Oh,
on
shit. Oh, shit.
GOBS.
So maybe Our has superior intel. So that you know what this might be an edge for Our. This could be an edge for Our. Our has the superior intelligence, the intel on GOBS.
Reconnaissance team.
They have a superior who is like the intel agency in Israel again? What's their name?
Mossad.
Mossad. Yes,
Mossad,
yes.
yes.
So it looks like Our has the Mossad on their side. this guys, this is looking up to be heating an insane match.
Our really does control the world. I mean,
Now the question is, how will they take advantage of the GOBS information? Can they take advantage of it? Because it takes a bit of thinking,
Yeah,
quick thinking,
it
to be able
does,
to
it does.
use that
But,
slideshow.
I mean, all we could know.
it's not a sure thing.
But
for
think
sure.
about this. This GOBS leak could be a false flag, right? This could be a false flag, and it could be a controlled release to divert attention on Our and us as well. I mean, guys, this could be some 5D chess Donald Trump type beat. It's all a ploy, yes.
I have just received a message from a top informant in Our, replying to our really in-depth casting, saying if I ever meet Grill IRL, I'd happily place him in the forever box.
Jesus.
Yo, what am I doing wrong? Okay, so it looks like I will not be playing with Our anymore on an alt character. It looks like they hate me. I don't know why.
Well, you wouldn't do that anyway because you don't play with racists.
I don't play with races. Correct. Looks like I'll be putting an alt account into Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh.
UJ, yes, are you
Oh.
collecting your $2
Yeah,
CS:GO
CS:GO
case?
$2 CS:GO case because I am never gonna win with VCats. Just kidding. I love VCats. Meow.
Meow.
Meow. Look at these key bindings. Yeah. So I mean, if we're talking about look at this. A lot of air to air, a lot of bail ESFs. I mean, it looks like. I mean, it's gonna be a fucking battle in the air, guys. It looks like the second this match starts, we're gonna have like fucking 50 ESFs in the air fucking battling out. So I want to know in the chat, who do you think is gonna win the air battle?
Yeah, can you start a poll?
I'm
How
gonna
is that
start a poll.
possible?
I'm gonna start a prediction. Who wins the game? We're gonna do our and Gobs. But I want to know right now, who do you guys think is gonna win the air? So type who do you think you think is gonna win the air in the chat right now, and then also please do Gamba as well. Do your Gamba. I'm gonna pull up my second monitor. Has the match started? Match starts in 1 minute and 50 seconds. Malibu saying Gobs. DM Kraz, absolutely nobody. Don't know who he is. He thinks Gobs is gonna win the air. I think the Reaver wins. Lanwell also nobody. He thinks that the Gobs wins the air.
From what it looks like when it comes to air, I see V6, Trim, Matho Mesa, Cat Commander, Is You Mad Bro, Grizzly, Genesis, Fat Buddha, a couple of other people I don't recognize, and Blades on their air squad. I don't think that's enough to contest the very much air mains that are going to be
So
playing.
there is some insight from the mainstream.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and read it out.
Uh-huh.
It says, after seeing the GOBS leak, I don't think Our has a chance.
Oh.
I mean, the entire GOBS team is over BR18.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Oh, okay. I see. Now I'm kind of understand. So for the uninformed, right, that is a dig thrown out to one of the Our leaders. I'm not going to say names, right, because I don't want to cause drama within the community. I love this community, and I hope the best, right? But if you know, you know, right? If you know, you know. But I want to talk on the Our. I want to talk on the Our air roster real quick before the match starts. I think the match is going to start in about like 30 seconds. They have Is You Mad Bro in the air, and I don't know who the fuck made that decision. Is You Mad Bro is a pretty dang good heavy. So whoever made that choice is probably.
Isn't that the original Salt player?
Yeah, he is a Salt player, and he's pretty fucking good. So whoever made that choice should be in the gutter. In game, of course. Show the game. All right, I'm showing the game. So
Welcome all the new viewers. Welcome to the cast
do we have
of
the audio
GOB
on?
versus Our.
Do we have the audio on or not? Do you guys want to hear Apollo speak and beyond?
Sure.
No audio?
Maybe a little bit, like
I'll
20%.
put it at 10%.
Yeah.
I'll put it at 10%. 10%. Just a little bit. Just a little bit on the background so we can hear the game playing as well. So here we see this as well. Here's this massive air battle about to come in, guys. Huge air battle. Holy shit. Okay. So when I was So it looks
Holy
like
crap.
I mean,
Jesus
this is
Christ.
tight. This is
Yo!
tight.
This is
This
like
is tight.
server smash shit.
This is tight.
That
server
is
smash level.
insane.
Yo, show us the fucking air battle. Okay.
No, we gotta look at the anvil
Paulo is
instead.
very
cares
interested
what's
in the vehicle logistics.
Oh, but he instantly
I
gets
think
destroyed
Gobs.
at the anvil.
I think Gobs is winning
This
this
is
one. I think Gobs is
already-
winning this one. I think Gobs is winning this one. It looks like
No,
there's-
Fat Biddle will pull through.
I
Don't worry.
see more.
I see more Reavers.
See more Reavers, but
Hey,
But
they're
those gals,
the
those
Reavers are the
gals
only
are
ones
still up.
spotted. So
Yep, those
Was
gals.
that Shelm TR from Bax on Our? Am I mistaken? There was a guy called
Yeah.
Shelm TR, which is a old Bax bolter.
This is interesting. It looks like Our has lost the air battle. It's looking tight, but they took someone with them. But it looks like they have lost the air battle. There's a shit ton of Reavers still up. There's like probably 20 in the air right now. I mean, this was to be known, really. I mean, who would have guessed that Our would have lost
this
this air
is
battle?
almost more exciting than my edging. I mean,
Hatzer, who else is in that other gal? Can't tell.
Looks at Hatswar and
They're going down. They're
looks like
going
Ballistic.
down.
Ballistic is in there. Ballistic is in there as well.
Oh no.
Well-known
the
player.
gal squad is Gun Percent, Hatswar, Ballistic, and someone else.
Okay, so Our is making the same decision as VCats did with having perma gals, and I don't agree with this strategy at all. I think it's completely brain dead. Having gals permanently in the air is stupid as fuck. But hey, you know, I mean, we'll see if other teams are going to perform this. I wonder if GOBS is going to perform this. Or I'm pretty sure Recursion did not perform that at all, really.
No, Our does have all 3 points at, I think,
Good use of the cloak, Sunny.
Bitter
They
Gorge.
have all 3 points at that, and they're utilizing, looks like anvils a lot. That anvil just
But the
died
invalids
again.
are, yeah, instantly getting destroyed. Look at the GOBS armor rolling through.
Yeah, this is, I mean, they have the infantry control. They have a lot of people here. They look like they have two squads of infantry here, maybe more. This is but GOBS has complete control of the air. I mean, holy shit.
Yeah, it's completely
But are
uncontested.
GOBS ever gonna get the fuck out of the air? That's what I'm wondering. Are these guys gonna flex into the ground as well? Because, I mean, I don't know if they want to allow Our to get a point gap on them. I don't think Our's gonna win this game, but I think they don't want to let them get them enough points because that'll bring them higher up into the bracket. So
Looks like
So
some of our
far,
boys are dropping off. Maybe they'll put some beacons down.
and it's looking like GOBS is controlling the roof of C point here, and they got about maybe 4 or 5 Our players inside the triple stack on the second.
we have a
Oh, no.
we have a 1 to 2 ratio of kills right
Someone
now.
tell Our that the point is on the roof. It's not in the second
That's a
floor.
big trade right
Bloody,
there.
I will remind you that is exactly the way
Yes,
we
that's
held that
exactly the
building.
what we
That's the
needed.
exact mistake we made during our match as
Yep.
well.
Yep. Yeah, clearly you need to study everyone's previous OutfitWars matches so you can learn better.
Yep. And it looks like GOBS has full
You're
control
not doing your
of
homework.
whatever base this is. I don't fucking know.
Center.
Yeah, center base. Yep. And
Granite head.
Our is pushed off C. B is flickering. So this
The thing is, all GOBS has to do is cap center and slow this base down enough that they can quickly come here and
and then just go straight for
Resecure
go
it.
that next base, and then
yeah.
the center goes that next
I definitely
base,
understand
and
what
then
you're
They don't
talking
have to
straight
stop
next
the
base.
cap at the Our base. They just have to slow it down.
And it looks like the tech plan has been completely ghost capped as well by GOBS.
Little
So-
Tweeter poses an interesting question to the other casters. How many clumsy clients are currently in the match? What are your guesses?
I'm gonna say about.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say if we're gonna take 48 plus another 48, that's 96 people. I'm gonna say there's around 20 clumsy users are actively using clumsy right now. And this is to not include the European laggers as well. Okay, so we have to take into account the European.
Yeah,
laggers
yeah.
and
They
the South
basically have it
Americans.
built in.
So yeah, they have it built in, but we're talking about 20 North American, Eastern, or West Coast players that are using clumsy currently. But
Oh, I do see Eternal Dead on the ground.
yeah,
That's
see,
not
That's
good.
another clumsy player down as well. So I'm gonna pose another question to build on Little Tweeter's question. How many people do you think that might be actually soft hacking, like literally soft hacking, like aimbot, fucking no spread, no recall? How many?
I
how many think
have
that?
at least one that I can almost.
Certainly.
I've
say.
no. I can almost certainly say that at least one person is, yes.
So he's talking about there could be. Jody is potentially saying that there could be at least a single real cheater in this game. I mean, damn. Say the name, Jody, says Viesturb. Say the name, Jody. Don't be a bitch. GOBS capped this base. That's big.
Wow. Did they steal that cap?
Yep,
That's
they
insane.
stole that-
But did they get center as well?
They look like they
Unfortunately, we
got
can't
center- they
tell
got
because we don't
center
have
as
an
well.
ops cam.
They got center as
Wow.
well. And I think they're getting the tech plant as well. I remember last time we saw it, they were ghost capping it with a squad. I wonder if Our pushed them off or not. But
Now, I do want to mention that Leet last night did a poll. Does Our keep home base? It was even 50-50 poll. 7 votes for keeping, 7 votes for losing. So
and I remember
I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot those and embarrass the ones that voted
Yep,
for the
and-
wrong answer after this.
And I remember 8 of us said that VCats is going to lose their warp gate, and only 1 of us said that VCats is going to keep their warp gate. So 8 of us, to include me, are losers.
Oh, I'm quickly looking at that poll channel. Looks like it shifted 5 to 10. So you losers who just changed your votes, stop being pussies.
And
That would include me. I realized I selected the wrong answer.
I'm wondering what Alpha. Okay, Hatswear is pulling Sunday. Is this Sunday gonna die? Oh no, it's not gonna die.
He's gonna flip
Thunder flip? No, no, it's good. It's
Turn
fine.
off
Oh,
prediction.
nice.
No, I'm not turning it off. Oh, you're talking about in the poll channel, simple num. Yeah, that's all Bloody's doing. I'm busy.
Yeah, Bloody,
casting.
I would screenshot right now.
So it looks like GOBS is having a good hold at the 3 bridge base. I don't fucking know. Air battle's still going on. It looks like Our repulled a good amount of mosquitoes for here. It looks like they want to take control again of the air. And I think GOBS is flickering this base right now. They have 3 minutes and 50 seconds to cap this base, and this is big because this is one of the square bases or whatever that can lead to the Nexus Alpha. Looks like Empowered is in a max. He can't play any other class in this game.
All right, went ahead and ended the prediction. Looks like GOBS is the winner. GOBS is the winner.
So looks like the prediction is saying
Based on the infantry stats, they're not doing too bad.
yeah, I mean it's
Based
80
on the
kills.
limited stats we have.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
it's 80 kills. I mean, 80 kills isn't a big margin right now. I mean, Our is keeping it a little bit tighter. I thought it would be a
With
little bit
equal revives as well.
yeah, equal reverse. I thought personally it was gonna be a little bit of a bigger, wider gap. But if we're looking at it, 41 kills for Our for vehicles and 88 from GOBS. I mean, that's the air difference here. That's 50% difference.
I don't know how much infantry fighting has actually gone on though. I mean, I've seen a domination when it comes to the vehicle space right now.
Even if there isn't much infantry fighting, all our vehicle players are just drained of nanites at this point.
Truly, truly.
Yep, with multiple repulls at this point.
I mean,
Although they seem to be making good use of anvils as well.
It's like
They are.
ours. Foot Zergen across the base. Let's see how it goes for them.
I see someone that went up onto the roof. That's NSO Carbine OP, another reroll character.
One air hammer right now is all that's needed.
Yeah, they're all
Holy
dead.
shit.
This is a classic choke point. It's hard to avoid, but it is
I mean,
pretty
they're
rough.
getting
when it
shot down
happens.
from balcony. Where's Our gonna go? Where are they gonna go? Are they gonna go through the short door? What's their choice here? Are they just gonna stand on this balcony and jerk off their cocks, or what's the plan here? The GOBS player just dropped down and didn't even notice the 50 guys behind him. What the fuck are you doing? But
To be fair, that is an armor player from GOBS.
and
but
Our just gets completely wiped. Our
Oh,
just got
no.
wiped. That was a horde, absolute horde try. They should have tried to drop on the roof with fucking beacons or any type of air, but instead they chose to fucking foot zerg and then go in the hardest point, like hardest area to push. Why are you pushing dubs? You can't get up there unless you're in LA. These guys don't fucking notice this GOBS guy just standing right behind him. What
What
are
is
they
he doing?
doing? Kill the
That's FD
beacon!
Swan. This FD Swan. What's
mean,
he doing?
I
His
know.
hacks. His hacks are on.
He is currently spotting people through the wall. Yep.
He can't turn off the lock. He can't turn off the lock.
He runs away?
He was currently locked on a character and he just didn't know how to move his mouse.
He
hacks already turned
was
off.
showing his back to the enemy for a smaller hitbox.
Okay, I mean, Hatswar, I think that was Hatswar, just killed like 3 GOBS guys with a shotgun in the back.
Hatswar is the top infantry player for
And it
Our.
it looks
Just
like Our.
right slightly above Snyder.
Well, it looks like Our just wiped them. I mean, Our just wiped them.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
insane. And
Even with that GOBS maxes.
if we're looking at that other cam in the bottom left, it looks like
I will say something about Our. They are very efficient when it comes to clearing maxes. From my time playing with them on the live server.
yeah.
Now that doesn't it's entirely compared to GOBS maxes, but you know
Well, GOBS
any
is doing a
experience
redrop right
in
here.
doing that is good. Yeah. Let's see if they can hold. Let's see if Our makes the same mistake here that VCats
Oh.
did.
Our just needs a couple C4.
This
Yep.
is interesting. I wonder if Our's gonna push out of dubs and let them continually get revived, or they're just gonna jerk off in server room, and that's
I don't think Our hold a hold, and now they're
Well, they're killing
now
them
they're
though.
stretched
They're
pretty
killing them.
thin.
Oh my
No,
god, I
this-
never realized.
if
Kudos to those
This-
2 Our guys in that back behind that cylinder.
Holding
They
that
were doing
cylinder.
work.
Yes, yes.
they got flanked,
And that's why I like about if you're in a server room and you hold on box, even if you're not peeking, you have a presence. They know you're there, and it's a presence, right? So it makes them a little bit more cautious when they're pushing in. But it looks like they lost dubs.
Our did get overpopped there for sure. They got flanked by the similar size from Fatsters.
I mean, that was a good try. They delayed him for a while.
I am waiting for the deployment of the tactical nuke. Indeed.
Yes, I agree. And
You know,
Max just died with absolutely no fucking support. See a 350 nanites. And their Sunny is dead. Now,
well, down to 2 and 7.
I mean, it
2
looks like
and 7.
GOBS. It looks like GOBS is already at the Nexus base. If you guys look at the bottom left, it looks like GOBS is there.
Wow, that's the home base.
Yeah, GOBS is there. They're making a push in that powerhouse right there.
At this point, GOBS can leave whatever base this is and just go instantly to their home.
Well, that's
or
why
they can decide to stay here and just keep the
Well,
Hour pop here if they want.
I think GOBS' plan is they want to cap every single base and then go for the Nexus base to not even allow Hour to even gather any points or even have a base on the board as well, just for the extra, like, just disrespect versus GOBS, versus Hour. I wonder if GOBS is going to delay the cap at Nexus Alpha so they can farm him a little bit harder. I wonder if they
Oh,
can
you think
push
they'll
that.
pull off intentionally?
Like they did with Recursion last year. I think they could possibly do it, or they might just go full throttle and just take it all. And
Just a show of
yeah,
domination.
just show domination, even though they have never dominated any woman in real life.
Yep, that is one of the areas where both teams are lacking in this
Yes,
instance.
that is surely one of the areas both teams are lacking.
Yes, yes.
They have never felt the love
Although,
touch
to be
woman.
fair, very few outfits in this game can pull off a feat like that,
Yes.
with the exception of Leet and Turef.
Just such a low kill count in general.
Yeah, I mean this. I mean it's about what? What we could say it's about. Like 15
Are we
minutes.
10 minutes in?
I know
15?
it's 15 minutes in. 15 minutes in right now,
Okay.
and GOBS already has 400 kills. That's pretty damn good. But Hours, I mean, Hours only down to 100 kills. Like this is much tighter than I thought it would be in terms of kill wise. In terms of base wise, it's a complete roll. But
But you would think for dying more, they would have more revives, but they're still down
yeah.
70 on GOBS.
Well, like I said, I think GOBS does have the stronger medic presence.
Yeah, that's probably the thing GOBS is known most for, if anything, in competitive settings.
Yeah, is their medic play, and
Yeah.
I mean, I must
I
admit,
did expect a decently close infantry stat line. To be fair, that was my prediction. But yeah, in the strategy, speed, and yeah, ability to hold on points and keep res pushes going, I mean, it seemed like not a hard conclusion to draw.
Now, GOBS did get wiped off the home, so I guess they weren't able to set up on it properly.
no. And I
Hour
wonder-
did wipe him off.
Yeah, I wonder if Hour is gonna drop at this rectangle base, or what's their plan? Or is Hour gonna try to break free of this hold? Personally, I think it would be best if they have a stalker info on. Put a stalker info on both those bases and at least start a back cap going so you can get out of this pinch, right? Get out of this
GOBS
pinch.
currently pushing in from both sides, both
This
powerhouses.
is a really good. Yeah, that's
That's
an insane
three-way
push.
pincer.
That was disgusting. I mean, and also Hour maybe had a squad on point. Hour had a
That might have
squad-
been the most perfectly executed push I've ever seen in this home base.
Hour was definitely in the middle of moving somewhere, and
It looks like they
That's
were.
unfortunate.
I mean,
Oh no, but they still didn't get NSS. They didn't get the triangle or the square.
yeah, they only had one squad on point, and I mean, they were probably attempting a back cap, and it looks like they failed. Unfortunately, yeah. So it looks like they brought guys here, so they have this base cap is 50% faster than the other base caps. So if they want to, they can stick on that base, get the 3-minute cap, then try to take this in 3 minutes. But it's risky. That's a risky business because GOBS is gonna have their hold
Yeah.
in 30 seconds. They prep their hold in 30 seconds. These guys are fast. They know what they're doing.
well, I don't think GOBS is going to contest that other base. They are
Well,
going
these-
to throw everything they can here.
With these current hour guys, the remaining people here at their home base need to go around and kill all GOBS Sundies, but they're just trying to get on point, even though that's
Yeah,
physically
they're
impossible.
not gonna break
Well,
this
how-
hold.
how-
They're
how-
not gonna break this hold without the 48.
How are they gonna kill the armor? That's the Sunnies are around. I mean, who
well,
knows
they
how-
need to go LA, C4, heavies, run around with Desis, just
But I
do what
wonder
they
how
can.
much. I wonder how much air is GOBS is holding at this. I don't see any air right now. I
I-
don't see any reavers.
Yeah, not too much. I think if there was a time to go and do spawn killing, it would be right now.
Yep, I agree.
I think GOBS is definitely trying to throw every single person they can on infantry to throw inside the space right now.
I don't know if GOBS has logistics at this base. I mean, it personally it looks like if we're looking at this camera, it looks like GOBS has one stealth Sunday on one of the powerhouses.
I almost forgot
Beacon.
you weren't controlling this camera. Thank you, Apollo, for mind reading and
I mean,
showing us
Apollo,
exactly what we wanted
that's
to
pretty.
see.
I mean, that's pretty smart from Apollo to actually look around. And it looks like GOBS is a big max push. That's 2 maxes, 3 maxes in there, and we got
Breaking out of
resonates
the
going
point.
off. Resonates going off. TR is getting pummeled right now, and it looks like I think Hour's gonna lose this fight, and Hour's down for the count. That's GOBS W for that powerhouse server room fight. But
Yeah. That's how you stay winning in a war of attrition. Is you don't let yourself just get consistently picked on and pummeled. you do have to do a counter breach sometimes,
And
especially if
No
you have the
man,
numbers for
NC
it.
maxes
And
are
if you
just
guys look in
crazy.
the bottom left camera right now, it looks like GOBS is making a push for that base that Our has on it. I think Our just got wiped. I think Our just
Wow.
got wiped. So Our's back cap is done for. It's done for. So now they have to full resources on the Nexus base.
One max for our. That's not gonna be enough to breach.
Well, I wonder if these Our maxes aren't going to be running pounders. No, it looks like he's running the M1 cycler, or whatever it's fucking called.
Yep.
Heavy cycler.
Jaeger community are doing what they do best and pumping out some hilarious copy pastas for the Twitch chat.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys. 72 viewers. All right. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. This is my full-time job now. Just kidding.
Yep. 265 for the Apollo stream though, so we still need to step up our
We
game.
need to step up our game, but again, nobody's gonna watch me outside of this community because they all hate me. I don't know why.
Now our does have some vehicles. Looks like they did wipe all GOBS Sundays, so at least their hard spawns are down for GOBS. And looks like they're pretty weak in their powerhouse right now.
Yep, and it looks like Ours coming up fat stairs as well. That Max is gonna die. That Max is 2 HP, and he's dead.
Oh,
They still have an
where's the guy on
Max.
Fat? Where are the support?
Again,
They're coming up. There's
I wonder if
No.
I wonder if Ours running Berserker on their Max. It looks like I don't see a single fucking engineer.
Now, if they had a double way push from the spawn room and Fat, that would have been one thing, but they're down to just Fat and they're getting wiped.
I mean, this is a
That
tight
was
fight.
unfortunate. I thought that push could have gone through, but
Yeah, it looks like GOBS is rolling down fat stairs. It looks like they wiped him. And that was a wipe. This Max is all alone, 2 HP. Is that VS Derp? VS Derp is about NSO Carbone's OP. Never mind, that wasn't VS Derp.
nope, that is Mercury.
Oh, that's
The
Mercury.
LA.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting to see Mercury.
Viasturp is currently in the Twitch chat, so if he was
Oh.
playing as well, then
He's cheating. Then he's watching the stream
Yep.
while playing the game.
Well, to be fair,
He
it could
has
be over
the-
for him by now.
True. It could be over.
Well, no, 3 minutes. 3
2
minutes.
and
Yeah,
40
not over
seconds
yet.
less on that. I don't guys. I don't know
Mercury, I
if
hope you
Ours-
haven't given up.
I don't know if Ours is gonna get this. They have 2 minutes and 40 seconds. They have a Burster Max in the base, trying to take out any GOBS air.
if they want to do this, they need to coordinate a push just as good as the one that GOBS did to get them in there in the first place.
sides,
Yep.
but they have to take control of the powerhouses to do that, and there's no chance they're getting control of any of these powerhouses. I mean, look at this hold. They have 65 NC
push.
maxes in there.
Yeah, and no maxes for TR. They probably have no nanites.
Look at that! Look at that! Look how many people just died from that
Oh.
underground. They just wiped out like 6
ADP
people.
coming in.
Insane. Look at those right angles. They're stacking up on each other right angling.
Oh my god! And it looks like GOBS is doing a push out those
The
heavies.
amount of
pushing out.
200 damage bullets flying out of there right now. I mean, I would not want it. That is a.
And,
I would. Yeah.
and
That
again,
hallway is terrible.
we need to blame the dev team for having NC be disgustingly overpowered in this game. I don't know what this dev team are doing. They have their heads in their asses. Who knows? And it looks OS is coming up. That's 1 OS,
Ooh.
2 OSs, 3 OSs. Wait, no, those are
Those are beacons.
No, that's 2 OSs, 2 OSs right there. So
Question is, why did they wait this long?
I don't know. So they had
NC counter OS.
2 OSs.
That's gonna put a hold on a breach, and
Yeah, but they still have
only
their
a
maxes
minute.
up.
Only a minute 15 to get through here. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
for
I
all we
mean,
know,
look
the
at how
game
much
could be over
support
now.
those maxes have. Those maxes have so many NGs on them.
I don't know. I don't think Our is making this push at all. I think Our has absolutely no chance. They have 90. They have
Another
1
orbital.
minute
Another orbital.
Can we read what's
And
going on in the
another
game
orbital.
chat right now?
in the game chat. So y'all are kind of dog shit. And see, Pigs was harder. Ha 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 ha. So it looks like GOBS
This is a reality check, you useless piece of trash. GOBS being more toxic than Our. What an outcome.
It was never a
Unexpected.
competition from the start from Eternal Rebel, known clumsy user. Useless trash. Okay. Yep, and it looks like
mean,
30 seconds left. I mean, this is game
It's
over.
almost as if GOBS players really hate racists.
Now, will Our say GG in chat after the match is over?
I wonder if Our is gonna say GG in chat, or I wonder what Our is gonna say in this chat. Are they gonna be the bigger men and just type GG and not shit talk back? Because that is gonna hurt the egos of GOBS to not be shit talked back. Or I wonder if they're just gonna. I don't know what they're gonna do. It looks
Will
like
we
5
be
seconds left.
reacting to the aftermatch interviews? That will definitely happen.
No. I'm not.
There's
gonna
no
do
way ours. Did
But
they think?
if
Did they send a
our
person?
wants to send any people to interview, DM me on Discord, GrillGames.
Yes,
DM,
join us in here.
hey, if anyone wants to be interviewed, join the Elite Discord. You find it. I
That
don't fucking know. DM me.
that stat line's still looking pretty decent for Hour. I mean, they have.
That's almost 300 kills. Ugh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know about that. They did say GG though. They did say
They
GG.
just say GG. Well played.
the
GG.
majority of that difference definitely was this last.
GOBS is still talking shit
fight.
in Yell chat. That was absolute repulsive.
Yeah.
Wow. That was I mean that was
Interesting match.
that was interesting. Kind of pathetic.
Let's see if our sends a representative for interviews.
Do you want a representative for the interviews? VS Derp. I'm just kidding. Really good casting, Jody and Girl. Also Bloody was there. Graphic up. What graphic?
Yeah, let's go back to the paint. The paint.
Oh, the paint thing. So
Unless he deleted it.
no.
Oh, there it is.
So let's talk about this, guys. So I mean, they removed our logo, did they? Oh, they did remove the our logo. Looks like
Did
they
they
removed
really?
the Z. Yep.
Oh,
removed
wow.
The Z, so they didn't like that. So
And now that is just insult on top of injury. I personally don't agree with that.
okay, so I'm gonna do my prediction. So GOBS won. Oh, one of the moderators did it. So I don't think anyone's gonna send an interviewer to be interviewed.
Can you get in contact JotiPalo with Chris or Sean Madikov? See if we can get an interview.
I can, yes.
While we're waiting for that, if they do come, while we're waiting for that, I just want to talk about. I want to quick talk about this post match. How? I mean, did you guys expect this to go down this way? Did you guys expect that our was gonna just get rolled, or did you guys truly expect that, or was it gonna be a little bit tighter in your mind? What do you guys think?
I thought they would lose their home base, but to be honest, they did put up a fight at least. They did retake it once, but it's to be expected. I'm not sure what else to say.
Yeah. Now, what are we thinking between the GOBS and Recursion matchup? What are we thinking? So, Recursion against VCats did not take the home base, right? So we know this. Recursion did not take the home base, but GOBS took the home base from our. So, we have two things here. So, do we think that VCats has that much stronger of a roster than our? Or do we think that potentially GOBS is actually the stronger team than Recursion?
I don't know. I think GOBS might have stronger air, but I think Recursion might have stronger armor. Infantry-wise, it's hard. It's so hard to say.
It's very tight. I mean, I wouldn't even want to say who has the better infantry.
I will say I think GOBS medics are slightly better than Recursion ones, yeah.
I'm currently setting up a interview.
Okay,
Oh,
so
nice.
we're going to have an
Wonderful.
interview from one of the our players, because guaranteed they will not be allowed to interview with Apollo, because it's going to be in the PSP TeamSpeak, and they can't go in there.
Oh, it's actually in Discord, in Apollo PS2's Discord.
Okay, so they have Eternal, Apollo, and whoever this V guy is. I don't know who that is.
Oh, who knows?
I'm going to put the graphic back up. Our is so trash at Warhammer. Absolute scumbag. Why would you say that?
Guys, let's be civil and respectful.
There has been enough shit flinging already, so I think we all just need to be very civil and about this.
Personally,
Shot Madikov should be joining us in the Elite Discord at any moment.
Perfect. Wonderful.
He was the FC, so I don't doubt that he's doing his own recapping and debriefing very quickly.
I agree.
Maybe a little bit of a motivational speech, but he did say that he would be interested in doing a recap.
Okay, there he is. There it is.
There
Shot
he is.
Madikov is in the Discord. Shot Madikov is in the Discord. Tell Shot Madikov to join general chat, and so I can move him into this admin VC.
Tell him to join hentai chat, actually.
Tell him to join
Hentai.
any chat. So I can
Oh,
move him in.
Thogar's there as well. If we want a player's point of view, we can get him in
You
as
know
well.
what? We'll take Thogar as well. I think Thogar played.
Yeah, let me go ahead and drag him up.
I dragged him up already.
No.
No. He said no.
No?
Oh,
No?
okay.
Okay.
Let me. Sorry, sir. Meow. No. Okay, there he is. Shot
Shot?
Madikov is in. There he is.
Oh,
Welcome, soldier. Welcome.
where am I?
You're in our private admin
Oh!
VC. Welcome.
Oh, I got abducted.
Welcome.
Hello, gamers.
Hello, how you doing?
Me.
Bloody, please stop with that, or I'm going to take away your admin perms. Remember
Good
that?
lord.
Okay.
Good god.
So,
Hello.
Shot Madikov.
Shot.
Hello, gamers.
Hello. So I have a couple questions for you, sir.
Sure. No, I would love to, honestly.
Honestly, this is great. So before you guys start the match, can you talk to us a little bit about like how did you guys prep for this match? Did you guys,
All right.
Yeah.
So, of course, unfortunately, fighting against GOBS, doesn't exactly look like we did a lot of planning in comparison. I will admit, and I will say this one fact is, of course, this is our first Nexus of all time. This is the first match of any of us playing Nexus.
I agree.
So we had no idea what the fuck we were doing. We basically simulated like, okay, we watch some matches, we see what people do. We'll try something like we'll emulate it. We'll see what happens. We know we're probably fighting GOBS Air because we know GOBS Air is probably going to be pretty good, and of course we knew they were, and it showed. We had a good like mid contestant point in the time when we had a giant air ball if you were watching over the center of the map. Then once that devolved and we lost our nanites, we started pulling in more reavers to counter it. I think you saw that too if you were watching from the start.
Yep.
They had the second counter pull. And at that point I was like, oh boy, here we go. Let's go to the ground war and see what happens. And it was back and forth until we lost that base. But anyway, back to what you were talking about. To start off, I mean, we basically went over the VODs. We watched the VODs. We watched GOBS vs. Recursion. I'm like, okay, that's a pretty tough gameplay overall. We were pretty fast. I was like, damn. I love seeing high-level players go crazy like that against each other. The spectating is always fascinating to me. But regardless, we were given or provided a 3D render of the map, so because none of us have been on Nexus to give you an idea. None of us had no idea what the hell the map was.
Oh,
Also,
I thought you played for Sour.
No, I did not play for Sour.
No.
Well, this is the old. Remember that was the old one. That was the
Sour
3-pointer.
Sour played on Desolation.
3-pointer Desolation. We got solar for that.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
This is completely different.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that resource where someone recreated the entire Nexus map? So you
I was about to say I was given that. The render.
Nice.
I was using that because
Very
of course it was because everyone's like, we don't know what we're doing on Nexus. What's going on Nexus? I'm like, well, you know, guys, it's OutfitWars, and of course that was the whole reason I was asked to come back to Hour to help them get shape up because I'm sure compared to before and after in the past 6 months, they've become much more prevalent. Of course, you know them all in live as a bunch of autists. Of course, I contribute to it too. But at the same time, there's got to be that one niche.
Playing with you, you've definitely done a good job. I've seen Hour improve in
Yes.
various aspects that relate to OutfitWars.
I try.
I'm thankful that it actually happened before the end of the year.
Agreed.
It was looking like it wouldn't.
Okay, so I want to talk about it a little bit. So, I mean, from the start of the match, right? So we saw a massive air pull. You guys lost the
Yes.
air battle. We saw the lost air
Yes.
battle, and we were looking at the rosters a little bit before. Thank God I hit General. You absolute monkey.
I saw that too, Grill.
Jesus.
I have that saved, by the way. Thank you. That's very.
I do have
funny.
a question. Were you aware of the GOBS leak of their strategy doc?
Mine? No.
No,
Of
the
theirs
GOBS
or
leak.
ours?
Their leak.
I actually was not aware. I had no idea that happened.
I did
Well,
tag
about
you
5
before
to
the
10
match
minutes
started.
You
before the
literally
match,
10
there
minutes
was
of
a
the
leak.
so I had no idea. I was too
Yeah.
busy organizing because, like I said,
It happens.
Breaking news: GOBS is sending a rep apparently.
GOBS is
fun.
sending a rep.
awesome. I can't wait. I'm
And,
actually excited.
If GOBS
Yeah,
sends a
and-
rep, Lude, get in here.
Yeah.
Someone from
Snyder.
GOBS get in here. I mean,
Snyder.
absolutely.
Snyder's the GOBS rep.
I'm not sending you
What?
$1 on PayPal. But holy shit. Okay.
Oh,
so we're talking
Confused
about.
joined.
So okay, so let's talk about this a little bit. So it seems from the beginning, right? It seems from the beginning, you guys lost the air battle, and we're talking about infantry a little bit. So the infantry battle, in terms of the casters, we actually thought it was a little bit closer than we expected, right? So you guys actually performed pretty decently
Thank you.
on the infantry. Looks like Apollo's stream just ended, so let me close out
Rip.
of that. Who just joined? Who's this Astro guy?
They're randoms. I'll
Okay.
take care of it.
People, complete random.
Oh, drag Astro to leader. All right, going to drag Astro. Is he GOBS?
Is Astro GOBS? Does anyone know?
Rory Mercury.
I think one of those guys are. I don't know. I saw tags, but I'm not sure.
Isn't that one of your guys, Rory
No.
Mercury?
No. You
Hey,
can just use mutual
Yo,
server.
Astro, who are you?
I
Are you the GOBS
am
rep?
the GOBS player known as Quint.
Oh, welcome.
Okay, we'll
Welcome.
take that. You know what? We'll take at least one GOBS player. I mean, this is perfect.
Yep.
Don't look at my general chat, please. So we're gonna talk about this, right? So GOBS, how did you guys think you performed, right? Did you guys think you guys performed better than expected versus Hour, or do you guys think you guys performed a little bit worse? How was
So to be honest, I mean, all you can really say is just like look at the scoreboard. If we perform better than Hour, but like in terms of like our preparation, I think we did a really good job. You know, we had some really good slides made.
Sure. Well, we
And,
saw those, by the way.
Yeah, we did. We did take a look at those.
Yeah, we had some really good slides made, and you know, like we were really prepared. And
Now,
yeah.
Was there any aspect of Hour that surprised you? Did they push you in any way, shape, or form that surprised you a little on the battlefield?
So like, did they surprise us? I mean, the outcome wasn't really surprising, to be honest. But like other than that, it wasn't really that bad.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Okay.
quick question about the slides. So we were talking about as casters that there is a potential with the leak of the slides. It was a controlled release that you guys have, some crazy intelligence, 5D
disinformation
chance.
campaign.
It was a disinformation campaign. Was that slide leak controlled by GOBS?
I mean, there are a lot of people in our Discord. I can't really confirm or deny if the slides got leaked. I mean,
Well, I can sure pull them up, but
I have
yeah,
no idea
yeah.
that-
there's no need. I mean, honestly.
We were comparing it to the Hamas versus Mossad
Yeah.
propaganda war
Mhm.
because
Very funny.
I know on the
Oh.
Hour slides they also had some same
Yeah, they had the
images
same
from the
images
GOB
as well, so
slides.
we were
Yeah, can you
So-
guys pull up like specific instances maybe like from the slides?
Yeah, if you
I've
want to
actually,
open that.
yeah,
up.
I actually never knew that happened. Surprisingly.
I see that is on the left. So I have the GOBS image on the left. Let me go. Oh no, that's the Hour one. Never
Nah,
mind.
so
Oh,
check
that's
my
the Hour
DMs.
one.
Go and check my
And
DMs.
I have access.
think I've seen
denied.
that,
I just
actually.
got access
Oh
denied.
no,
So
no.
whoever in the GOBS that controls this Google Doc is a scumbag. So, but that's alright.
You're actually talking to the creator of the document, so I don't know who did that.
Yeah. Whatever.
I'm sorry about
Yeah,
that.
it's
I don't
alright.
know. I didn't do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it happens, right? It happens.
Grill, I am posting in general chat the exact screenshot, which is from this is from the GOBS
Sure.
thing.
Yeah.
And so there you can see the exact same image being
Exact
used
same.
with same
Wow.
drawings
Exact same
in both
image.
slides. This is some very, very interesting
Oh.
intel. right
Exact
here.
same image from both sides. So we're just wondering if this was some type of campaign where you guys were getting double
So
ratted.
where did that image come from? Did
So-
it come from GOBS or Hour first?
Yeah.
So I mean, we have like I don't want to confirm or deny, like any existence of any like in-men or anything.
Yeah.
So, as far as I can tell, the slides were given to us by. I don't know if they were necessarily given to us or if we just came across them. I mean, like there's people on Reddit and there's people on the
Right,
PlanetSide 2 forums and stuff like that.
I have new information coming straight from Twitch chat. Those slides are from B-Way Lane Smash. So it looks like looks like us as the casters are retarded.
So I guess we
This is
both got
very,
it from
very
B-Way
likely.
then.
Yep.
Yeah, I am an old B-Way player, and I do
There you
keep
go.
in contact with some of those players.
Mm.
So if that like clues you in at all,
Okay.
Now
Makes
I
more
do have a
sense.
question for Astro.
B-Way-
Looks like
B-Way
this year you
staying relevant even in 2023, almost 2024.
even after their death, they're staying relevant. You did lose some players this year, I think, from XA. So were you worried about your roster at all getting weaker, or do you think you were actually stronger this year?
so wait, could you repeat the question?
I believe some XA players played for you last year in GOBS, but now they're currently on Recursion. Did that affect your roster in any way? Did it make any weaker?
So yeah, I am actually an X-Recursion player as well.
Wow.
I don't have too much connection with Recursion anymore, but I've had my fair run-ins with Sale. XA, I don't really have too many problems with them. Recursion, I mean, obviously, some of my greatest guys. I call Zyros my mentor, that guy's a legend. Shout out to him. I mean, other than that, I'm not too afraid of, we'll see how it comes in time of Recursion playing
Yeah.
playing us if we end up playing them.
Yeah,
But
so that was something as us casters wondering about. So Recursion did not get the Nexus capture on VCats, but GOBS got the Nexus capture on Hour. So there's two things here. So is Hour a worse team than VCats, or is GOBS that much better than Recursion? So
Who's that too? Me or Astro?
to both of you guys, I mean, what are you guys' opinion on that, right? So,
Well-
Shot, I'll go with you first, Shot.
Okay.
So, who do you think between you and VCat, Shot? Who do you think is the better team?
So, in the context of OutfitWars, for the sake of what happened tonight, and
Yeah.
I guess I watched some of their match, so they didn't lose the warp gate in their match, right? Is that
Yeah,
what you're
we
saying?
did not lose the warp
Okay.
gate in our match, but we still got
So
our
in your
asses
match,
handed
I
to
will.
us.
Hey, at least you saved some face, right?
Yep.
Anyway, I think since I know VCats played last year, right? And they played
Yeah.
Nexus last year as well.
We
Okay.
did. Yep.
So I like to think that I know the roster. I'd say the VCats and our roster are almost equal or similar in skill. I would say. I think you guys have played before. You had a whole season to perfect your strategies.
Yeah.
And I will say, because like I said it when I first hopped in here, we watched VODs, but none of us had ever played Nexus. So we didn't exactly know what we were exactly doing for an entire doctrine. We're like, okay,
Sure.
we know that GOBS is good aircraft. Yeah, Astro, this was basically my thought process for I was force commander. I was force commander. So I was like, okay, I know GOBS is good air. I know air superiority is pretty strong here. I know vanguards and tanks are going to be a threat as well. But I think, hypothetically, we could probably contest the air or maybe push them out of the air. Or, like I was thinking, so when you guys reacted to the air push at the start, I know you guys mass pulled right about, like, what, the 2-minute mark, 3-minute mark? And we got a giant fur ball over the center. That whole area, that whole concept was like, man, I was hoping to buy time for our Skyguards to set up. I guess it never came to fruition. We were gonna have a few Skyguards set up to try to deal with that.
That was excellently cinematic at the very beginning of the
I
match.
hope it was. It was really nice to watch, though. I hope it was really cool.
It was.
Okay.
If only Apollo would not look directly at the anvils that were dropping.
Really?
That's right. That's right. We have no control on that. Apollo did a great stream, right? I appreciate Apollo for all he's done.
Most of it was very good. Yeah.
So Astro, I want to go on you, right? I want to go you next. So,
Yeah, of course.
So between Astro, in your opinion, between Recursion and GOBS, who do you think? How would you guys perform against them? Who do you think is a stronger team, right? I mean, I don't want to hear like any cope. Oh, I'm part of GOBS. I can't really say Recursion's better than us. Blah 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 blah. I want your true opinion here, right?
Yeah. So I mean, I have a lot of respect for the Recursion players. I've played for them before. I like a lot of the guys that play for the team. I think what I really have to say about it is that our air roster is really stacked this year.
Yes, we saw it was
yes.
very good.
So I think air is a really big part of the Nexus fighting.
100%,
Yeah.
definitely.
I
And
assume Clone is leading it.
yeah, clone is he works closely with the armor and air.
Right.
Interesting.
But yeah, we specifically clone and all the other guys, they've done really good jobs handling the armor and air situation. You could see how it went for first match.
Now I do notice Recursion is very, very good and quick on flexing their infantry to light to armor and flexing back. Do you think you're at the same capability? Can you also switch your infantry to armor real quick?
I'll
like
get
they
to that,
do?
Warhammer. I get to that.
And that's for Astro.
Yeah, so in terms of our infantry skill, I think a lot of the players across the board have really good. They have at least the ability to rotate out. We have a lot of flex players that are able to go in and out from the vehicles, but it's a combined arms game.
Yeah.
So
Vision, yeah.
yeah, so we have a lot of really good infantry players that are able to hold down the fort. I'm really proud of them. They did a really good job this match. I'm not too worried about our infantry skill, and if we have to rotate, then it is what it is.
Sure. Yeah.
I have no doubts in my teammates.
Yep. So you're thinking
Ultimate faith, ultimate
you're
trust.
overall thinking that it's gonna be. I'm assuming you're overall thinking it's gonna be a dub for GOBS, but you're thinking it's probably gonna be a pretty close match. I would assume, right?
If I recall correctly, the last time we played Recursion, I think we won.
Yeah, shit on him.
Yeah, so I was there for that. We can only hope that it goes the same way, but once again, I have nothing but respect for those guys, and I love them, and
I agree as well. I have nothing but respect for everyone in Recursion and GOBS. I mean, I love you guys, right? I really appreciate it, guys. You guys, everything you guys do for this community, especially towards Recursion, guys. Please stop V6ing me and V5ing me during the game. It actually hurts my feelings, right?
Keep doing it. Keep doing
No,
it.
it actually made me cry. All right, I'm not even gonna lie. I was sobbing a little bit after I got V5
We
by
have
the
had
16th person.
we have had hour-long struggle sessions
Yeah.
in Elite
Therapy
VC here, just
sessions.
Yeah.
consoling each other about how much
Okay.
how much people hate
So,
us. It's
I
very,
wanna-
very
I'm-
unfortunate.
I don't know. I'm gonna touch on a couple other things right before we end this interview. So first, I want to touch on is towards the end of the match between the GOBS and Albert, right? So
yeah.
us as casters, we saw a lot of Yell chat, right? We saw a lot of Yell chat, spam, a lot of hateful messages towards a lot of messages towards our players that could be seen as toxic from the wider part of the community. So I want to comment on is what was your feeling on why did you guys be so hateful towards our, right? So we want to talk about that. It's like what kind of brought you guys to that level of sending those type of messages in Yell chat? So could you speak on that about Astro a little bit?
Yeah. Yeah, I can. That's a good question. I knew it was coming. GOBS, very passionate players. I love all the guys. They're great people.
Yeah. Great.
They have a lot of passion for the game. They put a lot of time in. They really prepared well for this match. When it comes to playing some of the guys in Hour, I mean, a lot of them have certain feelings toward them. I think
There's a
there
lot
were
of bad
calls of
blood.
like there's a lot of bad blood. Like a lot of things were said, like our players when they find out they get coal under their tree in their stocking for Christmas, and like their tag says Hour, but the match only lasted 20 minutes, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Um, in terms of the blood between us, the bad blood.
Oh, do you know where
I
that? I'll help. Honestly, I'll help you out with this question.
Yeah,
without
yeah.
being a dick. I was gonna say, do you know where this? I think this originated. Actually, I won't lie. So, for me, I had no idea because I was out of the loop for like a month and a half, almost 10 months. Because I came back in like early this year to help because Tenny asked me to help him run hours. Like, hey, you want to try to help shave it up for OutfitWars? I'm like, what the hell? Why not? Anyway, so I had no idea you guys played last year. I had no information about what happened last OutfitWars. I was like, GOBS. I'm like, I remember seeing them when I played like a year or two ago, like just a handful of guys every once in a while farming. I'm like, okay, a bunch of farmers, whatever. I remember one night. So Aster, I'll let you know this too. So we have something that runs alongside the recursion API. Kind of, it's an auto V6 script. So if you see us V6ing like lunatics, that's kind of what that is. It's actually automated. It's not us pressing the buttons. A lot of our guys run it. So if you see like a Schizo V6 in Yell Chat, like 20 guys, it's registered for every kill in the API. It fires off a V6 for you.
But a little bit on that shot, right?
Well, let me
Okay,
continue with this
ahead.
point.
Yep.
What I'm saying is this all led up to. I remember one night at Bravada PMC. Or not Bravada PMC, sorry. Araxis Firearm Corps in Amherst. It was like 10 o'clock at night. I remember this because it was one of the most vivid Yell Chat fights I've ever seen in my fucking life. I don't even care about language in this stream. Do you? I want to
No,
make sure.
no language. Don't
Okay.
worry.
All right, okay. I was going to say.
no language.
As long as no
remember-
gamer
I'm
words.
PG.
I remember. All right, Roger that. I was going to say, I remember it was one of the most vicious Yell Chat metas. It was about 2 squads an hour, 2 squads of GOBS. And we started, the V6 script started rolling, and I realized, like, oh, the GOBS guys are starting to V6 us. Because I heard for some people, I'm like, yeah, the GOBS guys are they said pretty stoic. Like, they really won't talk and yell a lot or V. And I was like, huh. So we started shooting each other. And of course, like, no matter what the kill is, as long as you tag him, it fires off the V6, right?
Yeah.
So people start getting pissed from the 1% kills they get V6'd on. Shit like that happens.
Yeah.
So it started
Yeah.
escalating at this fight nonstop for, like, literally 2 hours until a full-blown yell chat between everybody. I was pissed off. Everyone was yelling at each other. Me,
Oh,
I
man.
knew your squad leader, whoever, I forget his name, I feel bad. But he was there too. We were both shitting on each other. Everyone was shitting on each other. It was like a 2-hour-long furball at AFC because nobody wanted to leave. Then both stars, we literally started calling in people to fight there. It was like a 96 plus at the end of it. We only finished it because we had overpop to finish the cap. But either way, I think after that fight, it started cascading for more and more and more until we started just yell chatting each other. And then, well, the point, I won't lie, the point of what we were, I don't really mean most of it. This is the final part of this answer.
Yep,
Is
go ahead. Yep.
is that we thought,
My chat's
okay,
freaking out.
so GOBS is pretty measured and focused. If we can start making them angry and personally angry and start making them be more aggressive, they'll start slipping up more and we can take advantage of it. So at the end of the day, a lot of the yell chat, I honest to God, was not to piss you guys off, like actually say we hate you. It was more just a tilt or attempt to. And I'd say it worked on live a few times.
Oh, yeah.
But that was the whole reason, by the way. So that I don't want to say rent free because that's really cringe. I hate people who say rent free. But like, I won't lie, the hatred at the end, I was like, damn, I guess it came back to us in the end, huh? I'm like, it's what it is.
So-
But at the end of the day, that was all basically automated V6. But I know you're talking
Okay,
about the API.
okay.
I'm curious.
Yeah. That's interesting. I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that about that recursion script. I stopped using recursion a while ago. I think a lot of people.
So one of
did.
our guys from Recursion, he's a code guy himself. He basically took it and modified it to he stripped it down to bare bones. So it just registers the API and press your macro for you. That's it. There's the V6 button. That's literally all it does.
Yep. So
Oh, yeah.
Response from Astro? Yeah,
one
go
second
ahead, bro.
before
Go
Astro
ahead,
talks.
Astro.
So I want to touch
Yeah,
on
yeah.
this. So I'm looking at my chat right now. So I'm looking at my chat. I see a lot of
I'll read it
guys.
too.
I see a lot of GOBS guys talking about this. So it seems that they're not really tilted about the V6s at all. I see a lot about it of that. You guys are racist.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
I mean-
it looks like that's about it. It looks like about that. It looks like that's a lot about. So we know how GOBS and we know how recursion. I'm not even gonna talk about recursion. They're a different match. Okay, so we're gonna talk about GOBS, right? So we know everyone knows. Okay, everyone knows how GOBS is with their mentality, right? On recursion, on transphobia, and I agree on GOBS 100% on all these things, right? I agree on OBS 100%. So it looks like that part of their problem was that they don't like how you guys, conduct business within your Discord or your alpha, right? Supporting, in their mind, wrong think, right?
Okay.
And so it doesn't really look like they care much about the V6. And I'm sure Astro would agree on that, but I kind of want to move on from this topic because we're kind of beating a dead horse, right?
I'll give you a quick answer if you want.
Sure,
Nothing
go
like
ahead.
too outrageous or
Yeah,
infamous.
yeah.
Yeah, famous. I'll just say, look, you guys are entitled to your beliefs. We're entitled to our beliefs. We think stuff is funny. You guys think your stuff is funny. That's pretty much all I can say about it. And unfortunately, I guess people just keep snipping screenshots of our stuff and just keep freaking out about us.
Did Discord moderators think your channels were funny?
What's that?
He asked you if the Discord moderators thought your channels were funny.
I mean, it's still up, so I imagine it's kind of funny. I'd hope it's funny. At the end of the day, cruel humor
Hasn't
doesn't
gotten
exist.
FedEx just yet.
Yeah,
Hasn't gotten
yeah.
FedEx.
Not
the
at FedEx
moderators,
level yet.
The moderators are definitely laughing as they're
I'd hope.
closing down, sending out reports and whatever else.
Okay, and
I would hope.
I'm
Let's
gonna-
wrap this
Yeah.
up, bro. Last
Okay.
questions.
Anyways.
I have.
Can I give a response, by the way,
go
to that
ahead. You know what,
question?
Astro,
That was
I'll give you a response. Yes, sure.
a little long-winded there.
Yeah, of
So
course.
yeah. So the way I feel about it is that the yell chats were kind of deserved. The V6s, that's not really on our radar. I mean, maybe if you
Okay.
V5.
Oh wait, honestly, is that actually a difference? I won't lie. I don't.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a difference. The V6s
Okay.
nobody really cares about
Oh.
anymore.
Is that honestly, is that like a Jaeger thing or
Yeah.
something?
V5's
No,
the
it's
V5's
just-
the
it's
meta.
If
just
it's a Jaeger thing or not, I mean,
Okay.
It's a game.
Understood.
Yeah.
All right, I'll switch that.
Okay.
yeah, if you guys switch to that, I mean, you might be able to rile us up a little bit more, but I don't think
Yeah.
the outcome of the fights is going to change,
Yeah,
to
I
be
gotcha.
honest.
I won't lie, it's fine.
Okay. So we're gonna. I don't know how much more you guys want to talk. I mean, I could do this for hours, right? But we're gonna have a couple more questions. I have my own question, and I see a question from Disenfranchised. So this is a heated question, Shot Matikov.
Yes.
If you want to respond, you can.
I like heat.
So I'm gonna ask you this question. So, Shot Matikov, Disenfranchised told me to please mention Tenant Chris's posting of car pictures in one LS bots Discord. So if you want to talk about if this car pictures thing was a real thing, you can add on to that, or if you don't want to respond, either way. But please, let's not
Get crazy.
let's not be T West, right? I care about my Twitch account just a little bit.
Fair enough. To that end, I really don't peeve into my outfit members' doings or fellow leadership at this point. I really don't care what they do. If they want to get on and play a game, I'm fine. I'm not too dedicated to the Planet Side community, and I'm not really into the Discord side of things, honestly. I get on and play my game. I really don't care what other people do. If they want to show up and play a game, I'm okay with it. I don't really care what they think or what they stand for. If they want to sit down and shut up, if they hate me and they want to play with me, all means, I'm okay with it. If they don't like me, I'll play with them anyway.
Okay.
It's just simply that. I don't care what they. I really don't. I'm not worried about their dealings. It's really the internet. I really don't care outside this community or about this community as much as my real life friends or anything like that. So
Yeah.
I'm really concerned.
And
That's
I
all
mean,
I'll
we
say.
could go into like a million straw mans about saying, if a
exactly.
murderer came in your alpha and played with you guys.
Exactly.
So,
Some shit
I'm
like
not,
that.
I'm not
yeah.
gonna go into that, right? Because that's kind of stupid. So it just seems that, in your opinion, you just want to play the game. You're not too worried about, kind of the outside dealings about your members, and if if their members are committing, heinous things, right, they should be dealt with accordingly on however, the law, whatever, blah 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 blah. Fuck. Did I have any other questions? Right.
Yeah, bro, keep it rolling. Keep it
Keep
rolling.
it rolling.
I don't
keep it
mind.
rolling.
I'll sit here. It's fine.
You know what? So I'm gonna look towards the chat. Unless Bloody or Jody, you guys had anything else to talk about? Maybe concerning
Yeah,
the
let's
match.
make this a Q&A session. Quick 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Go ahead and ask your
actually,
questions.
hang on. I saw I don't want to interrupt. I saw a question about the logo. I wasn't watching. Did Apollo use that hand-drawn logo of our?
Yes, Apollo did use the Z logo, and then it
did
was
indeed, yep.
removed. It was
He made
removed
the-
later.
oh, he made the handwritten one. I thought it was funny.
I wonder if Apollo was told to
Everyone
remove
say
that.
thank you to Law John for drawing that, I believe.
I think
that
it was. I think it was him. I'll give him credit for the. I'll tell you what though, he had some crisp lines on that. I'll give him that.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
if
yeah.
the chat
Top
if the
notch.
chat has any questions,
Spainer.
if the chat has any questions regarding the game or any wider topics, try to keep it Planet Size centric. Let's not talk about car pictures anymore,
Yeah.
please. But let's talk about if you got any questions regarding the game that I can ask these two guys or anything like that, you can go ahead.
Shot, you got to make sure that Lodron does not get rejected from art school for that. All right. Keep him going.
Yeah, unless something else
Yo,
happens, right?
What kind of mod made this bet? Israel versus Palestine. Are you retarded?
Yeah, we're not
Dismiss
talking about
message. Come on.
I just wanted to mention one quick thing I saw in the chat. I think it was funny. People are saying that this interview has lasted longer than the match. I just thought that was funny.
I mean, again, I personally think if I was not Jaeger banned, I would probably be the top tier caster besides maybe Gelos, okay? I mean, just going to point that out, but my Jaeger ban was my fault. For Menace, GrillGames, what did you do on Jaeger this week? So, Menace, if you want to talk about what I did to Jaeger this week, so, Leroy.
Really quick.
Just
Are we
Leroy,
done with
that's
the
all you
match
need to
or
hear about.
talking
Leroy.
general?
Okay. Leroy.
Just Leroy, just
Understood.
Leroy. That's it. I mean, there's something else, but don't worry about it. I mean, I am permanently gutted from playing on Jaeger. Unfortunate, really, truly.
As you should be.
As I should be. Yeah, truly. Will synthesize unlock movement meta again?
Will he?
I'm
That's
assuming
Oh,
great.
that reminded me.
I'm
That
assuming-
reminded me.
Are synthesized? Will he synthesize some new movement meta?
Yeah,
As far as I
I'm-
know.
I'm sure he's talking about maybe the accused clumsy usage.
I know he's accused. I think I know who he's talking about. I think Blades /
Yeah,
synthesized.
Yeah.
Yes.
From my understanding, he plays for New Zealand. So there's that to begin with.
Sure.
Besides that, I really don't know much else besides. He's
Yeah.
from New Zealand. He's always had 200 ping. Any other game we play with him, he's got a shitty connection.
That's what I wanted to ask at the beginning of
I
the stream.
don't think he's
other
a leg
than
switcher. I really don't. Otherwise, I
other-
really wouldn't. I would tell him to fuck off. I won't
other
lie.
than the V6 script, was there any other plans
Stuff?
to use any external
No.
scripts
No.
to help out in the match in
Nope.
any way, shape, or form? Okay.
Negatory. That was just there because, like, hey, might as well tack it on. We'll see what happens.
Right. So I mean that's something that us as the casters was talking about for a while. So us as the casters, right, we have our own feelings towards clumsy users within this game. Lag shitters, right? I mean, I truly would never ever use clumsy, right? And so we're talking about how on the our side we have some notorious players that we think in our mind, potentially you have used clumsy, do use clumsy connection issues. And the same way on the GOBS side, right? So we have players like on the GOBS side. Personally, I'm gonna throw my opinion out here. Eternal PS2 guaranteed uses some type of shit. Don't care. But we're just talking about net limiting here. So like, I mean, what are you guys' feelings on? I got shot on his feelings about net limiting. Actually, I want to point it to you.
Yeah.
What are your kind of feelings towards the net limiting, clumsy accusations that maybe sometimes GOBs are getting, right? Or can you tell me anything of your opinion on that? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, so I mean, in the past, I mean, I've hung out with a lot of these guys for a while now. Played different games with them. I mean, it's pretty clear to see. I've seen Eternal. Like, I played another game with him, and he was just getting he was lagging all over the place, lagging out.
Interesting.
So that's pretty consistent with I think just his hardware and where he's connecting from.
Okay.
Specifically him. I mean, others. I mean, yeah, we're in the know about clumsy. We know about it. When it comes to packet loss and stuff like that, I mean, you can only do so much. Like my good friend FD Swan, that guy plays all the way from, I think he plays from Vancouver or some place in Canada. So he's really,
Grill, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Grill?
No, continue.
Grill?
Continue, guys.
Okay.
I just
Alright.
want to. Just a little bit. All right, go ahead. Keep going, Astro.
Yeah, of course. I was just, taking a look at this fine program that you had on your
Thank you.
screen.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, a lot of the players that I've played with, most of them are East Coast, but some of them are the West Coast. Some of them are, European. A lot of our pilots are. Connection-wise, I don't really think anybody's trying to get a leg up with third-party programs, anything like that.
All right, so
Yes,
it doesn't make any
very right.
impact on your play. You're not using it. You don't want to use it for your matches.
No, yeah, definitely not. We don't want to get any, unfair leg up, third-party programs, stuff like that.
Okay,
This
understood.
is,
Yeah.
This is in my IP, right? No, of course not. I'm not retarded. Come on. I'm not that stupid.
Yeah, I just wanted to add, we don't really need cheats to roll our.
Understood.
Yeah.
All right, chat. Any last questions? We're gonna wrap it up soon. It's almost 10 p.m.
Yeah.
We don't want to keep you too long. Once again,
Unlike,
this interview has lasted longer
yeah.
than the match itself. So
Yeah, I mean, this is great. I'm loving this.
Yep.
Um,
Well, Grill, I think you got your answer. I think you know that in
So
order
yeah,
to
we could talk
really
about
improve your
yeah.
play to that level, you should definitely start
Yeah,
using
so I
clumsy
mean,
more.
Eternal has the excuse of having shitty connection. I mean, that's all right. Shitty connection is all right. Probably should be perma-banned from Emerald, but if you have a shitty connection, if you have over 120 ping on Emerald, you should be hardware ID'd from the server.
I think the pop would drop by like 25%. Honestly,
I hope this game dies.
hey, me too. I'm done after this OutfitWars anyway.
Yo, please don't DDoS me, guys. How about me, BZ? Don't care.
Sorry, busy. You have to go.
West Coast discrimination. Go back to Conway. Yeah.
Yes, make
Can
sure
we
you
make
watch one Caping versus old
Can we make
tomorrow.
an African server for BZ and Mukas?
Yeah. So do we
They
have?
can they
Do
can
you guys have
1v1 for
a
eternity.
question for Shot? So this is question from Shot for
Terminator, I think.
I don't know how to say his name.
See it.
I have been
Yeah,
on a
sure.
dirt boat for the last 2 decades and haven't considered cutting it. Okay. When you be an optimal time? So this
That
is a
is.
troll
Oh,
question.
I'm sorry. I know it's a troll question. I know. I'm sorry for whoever's
Shot's
dirty bulking.
knowledge on lifting far above his knowledge of the game. That's well known.
Yes,
A
that
good
is for
question.
sure. 100%. Well,
Yeah.
all I can say is chicken and rice, bro. Go full retard bodybuilder. That's
Okay,
all I can
so
suggest. 3
I
eggs in
have-
the morning, rice and chicken.
I have one last question, right? I have one last question before I'm gonna cut this, right? Before I'm gonna cut this, I want to
Yeah.
I want to continue my engineering session. So one last question for you guys, right? So
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Really quick, Grill. I don't want to be a dick. TJ actually asked a good question in
TJ.
Twitch chat. TJ.
TJ asking a legitimately interesting
Legitimately
question.
good question. I will
Oh, that
actually
is a
like to
great
answer.
question,
That
actually.
is not loaded and it's
So,
a genuine question.
TJ is
That's a
asking.
great question, TJ.
TJ is asking, what changes will our make to win against other top teams?
So, yeah, I will. Like I was gonna try to. I was saying at the beginning of the match, or not the match. Sorry, the interview. Apologies. That we were mostly. This is a trial run. Of course, we were. I was honestly expecting this. I wasn't expecting how bad. I was like, we'll see how we do about it. We'll see how we do. To that end, I was like, all right, let's see what works, what doesn't work. And yeah, like TJ said, I'm definitely gonna work about fixing our aircraft. I think, and I think engaging the air. We'll have to stick longer to the air game and also get some more vehicles out as well. That might be our 2 bigger things we're gonna work on. I think. But what?
Please stop.
But no, TJ, thanks for the question. I'm trying to. I have a lot of work to do before the next OutfitWars match. This is the one of what, 8 or 7, whatever it is.
Yeah, 4 group stage.
4
I'm not
group
sure how long
stage, yeah.
playoffs are, but yeah.
Yeah, it's whatever it is. We have time to fix our stuff. So this is like me driving a train wreck against like a sports car or something, expecting it to turn out all right. Didn't exactly work. It's fine. I'm gonna figure out what we can do and correct our stuff for the next match. I will say, at least fighting GOBS on live has helped a lot in terms of knowing what and what not to do for point holds. That is more on the top level of things. So thanks for fighting us on
So
live.
you're thinking overall that in terms of what changes you guys are making is going to be just like a top down. You guys are probably going to try to make
reconstruction, I guess.
Reconstruction. So
yeah, because that's what we did. We did the same thing for the Desolation. We tried something like, all right, throw it out the window. We got to reconfigure everything again. That's basically what it was. We had no idea what we were doing. So,
yeah.
I mean, as people were shitting on us as much, I'm like, well, I won't lie. It lasted longer than I expected.
Yeah.
And as shitty as it sounds.
So I'm gonna ask you, Astro. I'm not sure what kind of leadership role, if you have any leadership role within the Goblin tribe, but
Yeah.
I mean, overall, do you guys think that you guys are gonna make any changes according to how you guys play and the outcome of this match, right? Because personally, I think that you guys probably could have steamrolled them a little bit harder, right? But personally, what do you guys think? You guys will make any changes on your complete?
Yeah. No, I understand the question.
Sure.
So, the thing that I can really say about that is, if you remember back when we played last year on Nexus, we actually beat Pigs slower than we beat Hour. We beat Hour faster than we beat Pigs. And Pigs is probably the worst outfit to ever play on Emerald.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
So in terms of like any changes we're making, I don't really think we're gonna make like any changes whatsoever. I think we did really well when it comes to the decisions we made, the leadership, the preparation. The preparation was a really big one. All our leadership. I have connections to the top leaders in GOBS. I think they're really good people. They did really well preparing us. I really don't think that there's anything different that we could have done. We prepared a lot for this match because there was a lot at stake in terms of community relevance and like the bad blood and
sure.
I think I'd agree with you in terms of what your preparation. I think you guys had it down pat. So I'll say that. All we can do is learn. My guy.
Yeah, I hope that you guys take this and learn from it.
Oh no, that's literally what I tell. I'm like, this is a learning lesson. We got our asses whooped, but you know what? We'll have to learn from it. This is how you get better. After all, you get your shit broken down, you got to build it back up. So
Yeah, I just hope that you guys can like build it up enough to seriously contend in this Outfit Wars. There are a lot of really good players.
We want to. Yeah, I agree
There's
100%.
nothing I want to see more than for Hour to come back up through the runnings and maybe beat Recursion and get a GOBS versus Hour finale.
Get some back from the grave kind of thing or something.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
I actually would think it would be a cool fight.
Yeah, that would
basically taking
that'd be
everything we
super
learned
cool.
over a few weeks and hopefully coming out with a more even fight.
Interesting. So it looks like GOBS is probably not going to make any changes, right? They think they performed very well, and it looks like Hour is going to be doing a construction, right? So, guys, I think that's coming from me, guys. Anyone have any last things to say between Astro, Bloody, Jody, or Shot? You guys have anything else? Anything quick to say about anything else?
No, thanks to all the viewers for coming out. I hope you look forward to our future casts.
Yep, we will be here casting every single OutfitWars match that is ever played. Correct?
I see
Can I get a
Veranda.
confirm on that?
I see Veranda in the chat, right? Veranda. Icy is very sad. Icy's very sad. He hasn't talked to us in a while. I think he's really pissed off at me. Give Icy another chance. Appreciate it, bro. He didn't even do anything, or his old me. But yeah.
Love you, Veranda.
Yeah, I mean the kid did absolutely nothing. I think he actually quit the game and quit talking to anyone because he's so pissed off. But yeah. But yeah. So it looks like that concludes the interview. I appreciate it, guys. I'll see you next week unless my VCats match or my Soltec match, Connery match, whatever interferes.
Yeah,
yes.
don't worry, Grill. Give me your stream key. I'll do it for you.
I'll probably have to look at another person's stream. I don't even know if this is against TOS. Don't know. Don't care. If they're pissed off at me, cope with it.
All right, thank you guys so much for having me.
Thank you.
It was nice to talk to the guys on the opposite side. Really let them know how we felt about this match.
Yeah, honestly, likewise, because I wanted to see what you guys thought about it, and I kind of agree with most of your sentiments in terms of thinking about my own guys. Because obviously I can't tell them, well, guys, do as best you can as we start the match, right? I kind of saved it all for afterwards. You can't exactly tell your guys to bend over at the start of the match. To have the best. So
yeah, it was nice though.
It's like I said, we both said basically it's a learning experience for us. You guys just did your rosters are set, your shit's solid. We gotta get our shit even remotely near that. So
yeah,
hopefully
I hope you guys can.
I honestly, like I said, hopefully for that it'll be one hell of a rematch if we actually manage to get to that point. It'd be cool to watch, even just for even the cinematics alone, or just the lore of PS2. God, there's a lot. There's not much left in the road for us, right?
Yeah, I hope you. I hope we can do that so we can roll you guys again.
Oh, that's just disingenuous.
Come on, man.
I'm joking. It's all good though. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Yeah,
thanks for the questions. Yeah.
All right. Likewise, guys. I'm gonna hop out of here too. Good stuff.
Bye.
Have a great night, everyone.
Good night.
All right, good night, boys. I fully expect we will be banning Astro from the Discord. I don't want my chat to be leaked again.
Yep.
Unfortunately. But for everyone in the chat, guys, appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next week, potentially. I don't know what other good game there is to stream, right? And maybe I won't even play for VCats anymore. Who knows? I'm actually extremely mad about the Recursion match. Take care, boys. I'll see you boys later. All right.
Peace.
I'm ending the stream now.